See, we are in the third session of polynomials. We have already seen how to add or subtract the polynomials. Now we want to see how to multiply two polynomials. Multiplication is of only one or two steps. After that one you have to see the addition or subtraction in that example. Now this is a monomial and this is a trinomial, so or quadratic one you can call. How to multiply these two? It's normal multiplication of the terms like the numbers. Only thing, you have to multiply the coefficients as well as the variables. Now you know x square into x cube, that is will be x raised to 2 plus 5, 3, that is x raised to 5. Only you have to remember this thing. When you multiply the variables, you have to add their powers. So remember this one. So it is x into x square, that gives you x raised to 3, or whatever it may be. You just add the powers of the variable while multiplying. When you multiply numbers, you know how to multiply those numbers. Now only thing, you have to multiply the term of the first polynomial, every term of the first polynomial to the every term of the second polynomial. That means it is 2x into x square, that is 2x into x square, minus 2x into 2x, and then minus 1 into 2x. That means you have multiplied 2x to the every term of the polynomial. Then it is 2x into x square, 2 into here coefficient is 1, so it is only 2. X into x square gives you x cube, minus this is coefficient 2 and this is coefficient 2, so 2 into 2, that is 4, x into x, that is x square, and then minus 1 into 2, that is minus 2x. So this is your answer. Now see the terms of the polynomial. It is cubic term, quadratic term, and linear one. So there is no possible addition further you can do. So this is your final answer. Now see this one. This is a binomial and this is a trinomial. When you multiply this binomial to this one, multiply every term of this one to the term. Now there are two terms, so we'll first multiply by m square. Then we write down this bracket as it is m cube plus 2m minus 2 as it is, and then we write minus 5 to the same m cube plus 2m minus 2. So this, if you do this step, then it becomes an example of this type. Multiply a by a monomial to a binomial or trinomial. That is m cube, m square into m cube, that is m square into m cube. Now this is plus and this is plus, so it is 2m into m square minus 2 into m square. Now while multiplying by a minus 5 or like this, like term, you should be very cautious. Either you multiply by minus 5 directly, or you multiply by 5 and then apply the negative sign. It is better to multiply by minus 5. So minus 5m raised to 3, then minus 5 into 2m, and then minus 5 into minus 2. Now do the further multiplication. M square into m cube gives you m raised to 5, see 2 plus 3 is 5. 2m into m square, that is 2m raised to 3, 1 plus 2, that is 3. Then minus 2m square, then minus 5m cube, minus 5 into 2, that is minus 10m, minus 5 into minus 2, that is plus 10. Now if further addition is possible, you can do, otherwise this is your answer. Maximum power is x raised to 5. Then there are two terms of m raised to 3 here. So 2m cube minus 5m cube, it gives you minus 3m cube. Then term of m square is only 1, so minus 2m square. And then a constant term, that is minus 10m, and then the last one, that is constant. Now further simplification is not possible, so this is your answer. Now we have taken one more example. Here also it is binomial into a trinomial. First multiply by x raised to 5 to the bracket x cube plus 2x square plus 2, and then by minus 1 to x cube plus 2x square plus 2. Now first multiply by x raised to 5. X raised to 5 into x raised to 3, that is x raised to 8. I am doing the step directly. Then plus x raised to 5 into 2 x raised to 2, it is 5 plus 2, that is x raised to 7. Then 2 into x raised to 5. Now while multiplying by minus 1, you have to just change the sign. So minus x raised to 3 minus 2x square minus 2. And now if you observe the terms, there is no like term in this one. It is 8, it is 7, it is 5, it is 2, it is 3, it is 2, it is 0. That's why this is your answer. So it is a multiplication. While multiplying, you have to multiply the coefficients and add the powers of the variable when you multiply the variables. Okay. Now see the fourth operation on polynomials. We have seen addition, subtraction. Right now we have seen multiplication. Now last one, that is division. Now when you divide two numbers, for example, when you divide by 25 by 2, what you do? It is 2, then 5, then 2, then 4, remainder is 1. Normal process of division stops at this place where the remainder is less than the divisor. Now see, in this example, this 25 is called dividend, this 12 is called quotient, that is division. You can call quotient or division. You are dividing by 2, that's why this 2 is called divisor into quotient. So this 12 is called quotient, this 2 is called divisor, the number by which you are dividing, and this 1 is called remainder. आपण त्याला बाकी असं म्हणतो. आता ह्या भागाकारामध्ये आपण थांबतो कधी? जेव्हा आपल्याला बाकी ही भाजकापेक्षा कमी असते तेव्हा आपण थांबतो. म्हणजे जर आपल्याला पॉइंट मध्ये पुढे डिव्हिजन करायचं असेल तर आपण पुढे जाऊ शकतो. और व्हेन द रिमाइंडर इज 0, जर 0 झाला तर आपण थांबतो, किंवा बाकी ह्याच्यापेक्षा कमी आले तर थांबतो. सेम पोझिशन इथे आहे. व्हेन यू डिवाइड टू पॉलिनॉमियल्स, यू स्टॉप द डिव्हिजन व्हेन द डिग्री ऑफ डिवायझर इज लेस दॅन डिग्री ऑफ degree of remainder is less than degree of divisor. Now in this way you can write 25 as 2 into 12, that is 24 plus 1. So this is how you can write the dividend, that is 25, using the numbers quotient, divisor and the remainder. Now here we have taken one example. Divide x cube minus 64 by x minus 4. So it is normal division, x minus 4 divided by x cube minus 64. While dividing, you remember one thing, that when you write the polynomial, try to write down the polynomial in the standard form, or more correctly in the index form. So actually you can write down this polynomial as minus 0x square minus 0x, plus 0x square plus 0, minus or plus, you can take anything, minus 64, so that you can do the operations very easy. Now the process of division, it's very important, because in further standards you need to divide the polynomial by other one. So if you don't know the procedure, your example will be more tedious. Now see only the first term here and first term here. Do not see anything h. The x cube here and here it is x. So your division should be such that the product of division or quotient in first term should be x cube. This x cube should be eliminated first. So you know that when you multiply x square to x, gives you x cube. So that is very important. The remaining thing, whatever you get, don't see that one. The x square into minus 4, that is minus 4x square. Now see, x cube will be cancelled with this x cube, signs will be changed. X cube minus x cube is 0. 0x square plus minus 4x square, plus 4x square is just 4x square. Now take the next term on that one, that is 0x. Now concentrate on 4x square and this x. So what should be quotient? 4 you require and x you require. So it is 4x you require. When you multiply 4x by x, it gives you 4x square. See, 4x into minus 4, that is minus 16x. You subtract that one. This will become minus, this will become plus 4x square and 4x square. Definitely you have to cancel it. 0x plus 16x, that gives you 16x. And then you can take 64 on this remainder. Now just concentrate this 16x and this x. So from this first term and the first term here, you have to decide your quotient. Now you want 16x and here x, so it is plus only 16. So 16x minus 16 into 4, that is 64. Now this is minus, this becomes plus, so this is 0 plus 0. So actually the remainder is 0. So now this is your divisor, this is your dividend, this is your quotient or division, and this is your remainder. So you can write down the division in this equation as dividend, that is x cube minus 64. You need not to write these two terms here. So it is divisor, that is x minus 4. The division is x square plus 4x plus 16, and the remainder is 0. So once you divide, you can write down your answer in this format. If your remainder is 0, you see, actually you can verify your answer, just multiply these two and see whether you get the same thing or not. Okay, now let us see the second example. Now see the second example. You have taken a polynomial, you have to divide it by x plus 2. Now observe the polynomial, whether it is in the index form or not. If it is not, you can write down. It is 5, 4, 3, 2. Now see here, there is no term of x. So instead of writing right like this, it is 0x plus 2, so that you can simplify it very easily. Now only constant is in the first term here and first term here. It is 5x raised to 5, and here it is x. So you need 5 definitely, and x is here, so you have to write x raised to 4. So it is 5x raised to 4, so that you get 5x raised to 5 here. See, this first term and this first term should match, otherwise you cannot divide. Now the remaining thing is 5x raised to 4 plus into 2, that is 10x raised to 4 plus 10x raised to 4. Now only thing you have to remember, the terms of like terms should be one below the another, so that you can add very easily. Now subtract, it becomes negative, it becomes negative, so this will get cancelled. 4x raised to 4 minus 10x raised to 4. Now see, the addition or subtraction you should know, because it is we are doing the same thing. X raised to 4, x raised to 4, so definitely x raised to 4 term will come. Plus 4 minus 10 gives you minus 6. Now take the next term, that is minus 3x cube. Now only concentrate the first term here and first term here. It is minus 6, so minus 6 you have to write. X raised to 4, here it is x, so it is will be x cube, so that the term you get the same term. And now minus 6x cube into 2, that is minus 12x raised to 3. 2 into minus 6, that is minus 12. Again you subtract, so this becomes positive, this becomes positive, this will get cancelled. Minus 3x cube plus 12x cube gives you 9x cube. See, this minus 3 plus 12 gives you 9. Then the next term is 2x square. Now just concentrate on 9x square, and here it is x. So you divide by, the division will be 9x square, so that 9x square into x gives you 9x cube, and 9x square into 2 gives you 18x square. Now again subtract, this will get cancelled, this becomes negative, this becomes negative, so it is 2 minus 18, that gives you minus 16x square. On this one you can take 0x, as it is minus x square, 16x square and x here, so you need minus 16x, so that it gives you minus 16x square. Minus 16x into 2, that is minus 32x. If when you subtract, this becomes positive, this becomes positive, so this will get cancelled, gives you 32x, and then you take plus 2 on that one. Now see, the degree of this remainder is 1, and degree of this remainder is also 1, so you have to do one more step. You have to divide, continue the process of division till you get the degree of remainder less than that of degree of divisor. Now they are same, so you do one more step. Here x, here 32x, so it gives you plus 32, and now it is 32x plus 32 into 2, that is 64. Now when you subtract, this becomes negative, this becomes negative, so it is 2 minus 64 minus 62. So now see, this is constant whose degree is 0, and this is a linear one, degree is 1. Now the process of division stops here. So remember, we are going to see the lemma later on, but as the example you have seen, you have stopped the process because degree of this remainder is less than that of degree of the divisor. And now you can write down dividend, that means you write this one is equal to this one into total this one plus the remainder, so that you can write down the answer in this form. Now we have seen all the 4 operations on that is a polynomial: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. I think you have understood that while doing division you need multiplication, addition, subtraction. While multiplying you need addition or subtraction. While subtraction you need addition. So if you know first 3, you can do the 4th one, that is division, very easily. We'll stop here.